What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys another Forza 5 drift build. Now, in this video, I'm going to be doing a drift build of the Lexus LFA. Now, the reason why I'm able to do a drift build on a car as expensive as this is because, as you can see, Turn 10 did gift me a ton of credits because I did the rewards on, or redeemed the rewards on their website, on the Forza Motorsport website. But let's go ahead and jump right into the build. Now, the last time I did an LFA drift build was back in Forza 4, and I haven't used one in a really long time. So, let me look through the designs real quick. That's actually kind of cool. So is that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Ooh, that's that's cool. Space Invaders, that's cool. Ooh, that TRD one is nice. That's kind of like, that's basically the LFA Nürburgring edition. God, why would you put those wheels on it? I have no idea. That looks kind of interesting. That chrome looks cool. Ooh. I like that, but you know what? I'm going to go with the colors. Just, like, go through with the colors. And then for special colors, let's have it in... not... Oh, yeah, matte carbon fiber. Yeah, right. I've had too many cars in matte carbon fiber already. We're going to go with it in... We're actually going to have it in matte, and then... But wait, before we do that, we need to have an actual matte color, which I don't know how you can, like, determine what you want that color to be. Well, let's go with it in matte, and then we can select the color afterwards in the paint shop. Because I definitely want it in matte, but I'm not sure if I want it in, like, matte blue, or if I want to keep it in matte red like I have it here, because that actually looks really good. So let's go ahead, and once this actually loads, which it finally did, let's go ahead and go to the paint shop, and see what options we have. Alright, body, and then special colors, matte, and then paint color. And then, let's see. Wait a minute. Ooh, that matte gold. That is cool. Let's see what else there is, though. I don't know about matte green. I'm not too keen on matte green on this car. I mean, it looks nice, but I think this car could have other colors. Excuse me, other colors as well. Let's see. You know what? I actually like that a lot. That light blue, that matte light blue, I think that looks really, really cool. Just in my opinion, that is really, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and go with that, actually. And then we're going to go ahead and go with that matte light blue. And then for the wheels, I'm not sure if I want to keep the stock wheels or go with something something upgraded. So, actually, but though with the mirrors, we're going to take those in matte carbon fiber. And then... I want to keep the wing and the hood the way they are because I think they look really nice that way. I just wanted to make the mirrors matte carbon fiber. Then save and apply to car. And as soon as that saves, we're going to go ahead and go into the tuning shop. And the first thing we're going to do, aside from suspension work, is we're going to change out the rims because I want to see, well, we may or may not change out the rims because I want to see if I actually want to change them out or just paint the stock ones. So, in fact, we'll go straight to the rims first. So... let's look at the multi-piece rims real quick, and then we can make a decision. Those HRE 445Rs look good. And so do the 546Rs. But I still like the stock wheels a lot. Those are kind of nice. I don't know. They're a little bit Escalade-ish. Those are nice. Let's see what else. Let's look at in the other categories, because none of the ones in there were, like, jumped out at me. Like, oh my god, I want those wheels, you know? Because some wheels jump out at you, like these. These are nice. And they work, too. Let me just go through and see if there's anything else, though, that I want, or that I would want. Those look nice. Those complement the style of the car really well. Those are interesting. I like the inside. It looks kind of, almost like the kind of the same way carbon Kevlar looks, but not exactly. I mean, I don't know. I like those wheels. For some reason, I really like the way they look. I might come back to those, actually. We'll see. I might come back to those. Wait a minute. Ooh. Now, those are nice. Those are nice, man. Those are really nice. So are those, too, though. Man, those. I like those. I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go with these. The Motegi Racing SP10s. Yeah, those look awesome. So let's see. Let me go ahead and just check the rim size real quick. Make sure. We could go up to a 21-inch, but I don't want to. I like the 20s. They look good. And we're gonna paint them afterwards. But I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of build this car a little bit. So go ahead and do the suspension work and stuff like that. So race springs, dropping that all the way. All the way. That is really clean. We don't need to do really anything else in here. For the drivetrain, however, we do want a race clutch, which we're going to go ahead and apply. And we also want the race gearbox, and pretty much everything you can get in the drivetrain area. Like the carbon fiber drive line. And last but obviously not least, a race diff. And what else? Let's actually check the conversions to see what we can do to this engine. Not swapping the engine, but okay, we can twin turbo it. So we could stick twin turbos on it, or we could just build the naturally aspirated motor. I'm leaning towards twin turbo. I'm leaning towards a twin turbo kit. And I don't imagine there's really, yeah, there's not much for the body. So now we can just go ahead and build up the engine. Definitely want the race exhaust, as I always do. You guys all know that that's like one of the first things I go for is a race exhaust all the time. Definitely a race flywheel as well. And thinking about upgrading the intercooler. Why not? Let's go ahead and just do it. And let's see how much power we get off of a race turbo. We get, wow, 773 horsepower and 495 pounds-feet of torque. That's pretty awesome. Now, it's a 4.8-liter V10, but let's see if it'll let us... Wow, that's 4.8 liters to 5.4 liters. And almost 800 horsepower. That's a big change. In fact, you know what? You know what? Just bore it out. Just go ahead and do it. And I think that's plenty of power. I mean, we could upgrade it more, but that's plenty of power for what we want to do with this thing. So as far as tuning goes, obviously we're going to drop the tire pressure down in just a second. There we go. It's like once it loads, we could drop the tire pressure down a bit. So go ahead and drop that 24.5. And then I'll leave the gearing alone for now. Might mess with it a little bit later. Drop the rear rear camber back a bit, and then up the front a bit. And bring that back to 0. That's a 0.2. 6. And bring the ride height down all the way. Bring this down just a little bit, or soften them up. And we want to bring the rear just a little bit lower. I mean, this is how I personally set up my drift cars. I mean, I know some people are probably going to have very different setups, and that's fine. You know, that's fine to have your own setup. This is just what I prefer. And I'm sure there'll be people thinking, why are you doing that? Why are you setting the car up this way? But, I mean, I don't know. This is just how I set up drift cars. So, I mean, everybody has their own style of tuning, especially because that's what I think people can get mixed up with sometimes, is like they think there's like one way of tuning, and everybody tunes differently. Like, sort of, they're all going for the same goal, but the setup is always slightly different. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Top Gear track and test this thing out. See how it goes. I mean, I'm really interested to see how it actually sounds after strapping the twin turbos on it, because the LFA sounds amazing, you know, just right off the bat anyway, but after sticking a twin turbo kit on it, it should sound even crazier, because it'll have, you know, you'll have that blow-off valve noise, you'll have the turbo spooling noise, you'll have pretty much everything. Now, this cockpit is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But let's go ahead and rev it up, see what it sounds like. That sounds amazing. Let's see if we can actually do a brake stand burnout with it. Yep, no problem at all. Get the rear tires warmed up a little bit. Alright, let's see what it can do. Get ready to free that first corner. Kick it out. Not bad. Try and hold it. Whoa. Bring it back, come on. Yes. Just gotta really get used to it. There we go, not bad. Not bad at all. That went well. I mean, at least in my opinion, it went pretty much... Oh, jeez. That almost did not go well at all. That was almost bad. Come on. Swing it back the other way. Oh, jeez. There we go. Alright, hopefully this second lap will be better. Come on. Yes. Yes. Don't go wide. Don't go too wide. Don't go too wide. Kind of messed up the drift, but at least we didn't go too wide. And we kept the combo, which is not bad. I mean, we were able to keep the combo going through there. I mean, it wasn't exactly the best run by any means, but we did manage to keep the combo going, which is at least, you know, it's okay. But I'm definitely starting to get the feel for this thing a little bit more. And that sound is incredible. If you want an amazing soundtrack, like if you want your car to sound as good as it looks, you need an LFA, because it is one of the best sounding cars in... Oh god. That's a tire wall. That's a tire wall. You know what? And this is test drive mode, so I can't really rewind, so I'll have to restart. I'll have to restart. But you know what actually I want to do is turn the car around and actually drift back in the other direction, because I never do that on my tests. Like, on my, when I'm testing out drift cars, I just never turn around and go back the other way, so... It's definitely a different... You know, people are like, oh, it's just the same track. Oh, jeez, I locked it up. That's not good. I locked it up. But, you know, people are like, oh, it's just the same track. You know, what does it matter to go the other direction? It actually does matter when you're going the other direction. It's different. Alright, we're going to attack the Chicago corner from the other direction and see how we do. There we go, there we go. There we go. Not bad. Heading into the follow-through, going the wrong way. Alright, now the hammerhead backwards. The hammerhead backwards is always interesting, because it's kind of weird backwards. Although it is a bit easier. It is a bit easier to do the hammerhead when you're going backwards. Oh, jeez, I almost spun it. But yeah, it's easier to do the hammerhead, I think, when you're going backwards, than when you're actually going, the normal way you're actually supposed to go on the track. For some reason, I think it's easier to run hammerhead going the opposite direction. Come on. Alright, now let's keep going backwards on the track and take the first corner. Backwards. Not backwards as in reverse, obviously, but backwards as in just backwards. If you guys enjoyed this drift build, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section below what you thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys later.